Hello and welcome to Darth Snoogan's Tool Reviews. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a Marvel Legends figure here, and I know I try not to do too many of these videos because for the most part nobody really watches them, but I had to pick this one up. This, if you're not familiar, is an X-Men character called Maggot. It's the weirdest character I think I've seen in the X-Men before. He come out in the 90s. I think 97 is when he came out. The character's from South Africa, and he's called Maggot because he has these two, I don't know what you even call them. Let's see if the back of the package explains it a little bit better. Slugs. Maggot's mutant power is his two giant slugs, Eenie and Meanie, that serve as his digestive system. So the gist of it is, he would take these, release them, they would eat whatever they wanted. Apparently they could eat anything. And then they would re-enter his body and nourish his body with whatever it was they just ate. And it would enhance his powers. Yeah, that's about as weird and strange as you can get in 90s X-Men. But why did I pick up this figure? Well, $5.99. Discount store called Ross. You may have seen some other people talking about Ross lately. There's been a lot of like G.I. Joe and a lot of cool figures popping up in Ross stores. I do happen to have one local to me, so I thought I would start checking them out. Yeah, so I picked up Maggot for $5.99. Now, they did have some other figures in this Build-A-Figure set. This is the Bone Breaker set. They had, let's see, they had, I can't remember this guy's name, Vulcan. And they had, what is his name? Oh, Darwin. They had Vulcan and Darwin. Honestly, I didn't care really anything about those two figures. I really don't care a whole lot about this guy, but he's just so weird. I had to have this figure, and at $5.99, I couldn't pass it up. Now you can see they say comparable value, $20. Our price, $5.99. And I think I've actually seen this pop up before at an Ollie's for $9.99, and I passed on it. I couldn't do it this time, not at $5.99. So, yeah. You know, I'll try to put up some other pictures and some other information about the character throughout the video if I can find anything really on him, but it's really, really strange. So I'm going to get him out of the package and we'll take a closer look at him. All right, so we have the figure out of the package, and yeah, he's not the best of figures. Honestly, he's kind of strange, but the selling point is these giant slugs, honestly. They are pliable, so you can bend them. One, I guess, is intended to set on the shoulder, and then one can wrap around his arm. Very, very odd. Let's take those off for now. Now, as far as his articulation, he's kind of hindered by all the, well, I want to say cloth, but it's not. But all the clothing that he's wearing, this big oversized jacket is really weird. And from what I can tell, doesn't really look like it's meant to come off. I mean, I suppose you can if you heated this guy up and popped his arms off. I'm sure you could take this jacket off if you were going to do a custom figure and you wanted one of these for the body. I'm sure that's be simple enough to get those off. Head-wise, it's a little. He's got a really weird neck. I'm not used to seeing them like this. You have your normal ball socket, but you can actually see the articulation point on the neck, so that's kind of strange. He does have double jointed elbows, although they're kind of hindered again by the extra jacket material that he's got on, and he's a little stiff. He does have the rocking back and forth on the arm, on the hands, and you can turn them, so that's cool. He does have the cut in the upper arm, so he's got actually pretty good amount of articulation here. He's got the crunch. He can turn at the waist. And let's see, does he have... He does have double jointed knees, but he has this knee guard on here that kind of gets in the way. And of course he has the pivot on the foot. And you can turn the foot. So, yeah, not bad, really. If you were looking for a cheap figure to use as a base or to pull parts from, this is a really good candidate for it. He's just so weird. Yeah, just the 90s X-Men were great. Maybe we'll see him pop up in the new X-Men 97 animated series coming to Disney Plus whenever that happens. That would be fun to have a weird character like Maggot on there. I dig it. I dig the quirky, weird, just bizarre nature of this character. And yeah, let's look at the face sculpt here. Let me see if I can zoom in because his face is truly upsetting. Yeah, that's a creepy look. So hey, sound off in the comments if you picked this guy up. Are you familiar with this character? Do you even remember this character being in the comics? Personally, I don't. A friend of mine has this figure, and that's really the first time I'd even seen anything about it. So when I saw this one in the store, I had to have it because I wanted to do a video on it and talk about it, and I wanted this weird guy in my collection. Now, I should note that he does come with Bonebreaker's head and his gun, which that is a really wild gun. It's not intended for this guy, so it doesn't really fit in his hand. But you could use this as a custom piece for someone else as well. You could probably use this head for someone else as well. He does have removable glasses, so that's cool. That is a bonus. Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.